Welcome to the Martin Museum of Art. We are a part of the Department of Art and Art History at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. The museum is located inside the Hooper Schaefer Fine Arts Complex. Historical files dating back to 1960 tell the story of the Department of Art hanging exhibitions across campus. These same files list a student art show being hung on display in May of 1961. Over time, this exhibition has become known as the Baylor Art Student exhibition. The size of the exhibition varies slightly each year based on the number of student entries and selections made by the guest juror. A typical exhibition will feature around 60 works created by Baylor student artists. For students, the process begins with the creation of works made while taking studio art classes within the department. The pieces submitted must be a product of a Baylor class and made between March of the previous year and the current year's March deadline. Students may enter up to 4 pieces and have 8 categories from which to choose. The categories are ceramics, drawing design, fabric design, graphic design, painting, photography, printmaking, and sculpture. The juror is usually a guest artist selected by a committee from a list of faculty recommendations. The juror views all entries anonymously. This means the juror is not privy to the name of the artist. He or she then narrows each category down to what, in their judgment, are the best pieces representing that area in art. It should be noted that the number of entries in any division will vary from year to year. The juror looks over the narrowed groups and selects a best of winner for each category and also a best of show. Results are announced on opening day of the exhibition. This year's juror is Philip Shore, the department chair and professor of sculpture at the University of Dallas. Mr. Shore shared the following thoughts related to his decision-making process when selecting works for the exhibition. The jury process is always tough due to the range and quality of work submitted and the level at which the entrants are at the time. A few works always stand out, whether that be based on aesthetic appreciation, quality of workmanship, or just a gut reaction. But the majority of works require close, deliberative attention. My approach is to look at the formal qualities and workmanship before investigating concept. The use of formal elements and the quality of workmanship can be directly compared, especially when there are a number of works submitted from one assignment. That said, if these aspects are strong throughout all pieces, it can make the task more challenging for the juror. Within each discipline, specifics arise related to material and process. I consider each piece in relation to other works in the category. I think about the relationship between material and process and how those elements work in concert with the image or concept. In the end, I want to have a good balance of work representing and highlighting each area. It is important for the student to realize that a juried show is a representation from one perspective, that of the juror. For those accepted, congratulations. For those who did not get in, don't get discouraged and press on. The works selected represent a significant cross-section of works produced within the department as a whole. Kudos to all, Philip Shore. In an increasingly visual world, the demand for the skills of artists, designers, and art historians is growing. Whether creating with paint, pencil, or charcoal on canvas or paper, with tactile materials such as clay, fibers, metal, or wood, with light on photographic paper, or with pixels on a computer screen. Artists and designers play a key role in communicating ideas, information, and aesthetics. The Department of Art and Art History at Baylor University meets the challenge of educating future generations of artists, designers, and art historians with a faculty of full-time, professionally active artists, teachers, and scholars. Baylor University's undergraduate ceramics program provides students with a comprehensive immersion into the rich and highly diversified field of studio ceramics, blending the study of global historical traditions with the development and implementation of contemporary issues and techniques. The ceramics curriculum engages students in the pursuit of technical mastery and a foundational understanding of the medium's expressive potential. An outstanding facility, small class size, professionally active faculty, visiting artists, and class field trips support the curriculum's objective of providing students with a multidimensional educational experience. The Foundations courses, also referred to as the Art Core, focus on the mastery of fundamental skills that are critical for students' success as they progress toward their chosen concentration in art history or a studio discipline. Emphasis is placed upon developing observational drawing skills, proficiencies with varied media and techniques, innovative problem-solving skills, the ability to participate in critical discussion, and an insightful understanding of the richness of art throughout history. Small class sizes provide for personalized instruction and the opportunity for faculty to simultaneously challenge and mentor students. The Art Core consists of Drawing 1 and 2, Design 1, which is 2D design, Design 2, 3D design, Figure Drawing 1, and History of Art 1 and 2. The fabric design concentration introduces students to traditional fabric design techniques in combination with current innovative and non-conventional materials, forms, and processes used in the design of fabric surface and structure. The fabric design concentration consists of 6 courses that explore a wide range of techniques, materials, and processes. The Department of Art and Art History at Baylor offers an emphasis in graphic design within the studio art major. The studio art major offers students the opportunity to develop their hand and aesthetic skills and conceptual development. In addition to the graphic design courses, students are required to take one marketing course. There is an optional internship available for those students wishing to take advantage of practice in the field. Graduates have gone on to work in design studios and major advertising agencies, and some have also started design studios and advertising agencies of their own. Students who choose to study painting will take courses in oil, acrylic, watercolor, and mixed media. Individual instruction, a wide variety of subject matter, and frequent critiques characterize these courses. Originality and successful use of design elements, including color and development of technical skills in a variety of media, are stressed. Completion of the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in painting enables a student to seek more advanced study at an institution offering graduate work so that he or she may prepare for teaching, further study here or abroad, and the pursuit of this most traditional and respected art expression. The BFA concentration in photography offers students the opportunity to study the fine art applications of photography within the context of a thriving studio arts program. Students are given the unique ability to gain technical skills while working in both wet lab and state-of-the-art digital facilities. Students begin their photographic education by learning traditional and alternative darkroom processes in the recently remodeled 14-station darkroom. They continue their education in the newly updated 14-station digital lab, complete with studio lighting and 44-inch digital printing capability. Students pursuing a BFA concentration in photography will gain a strong foundation in wet lab and digital practices while learning techniques in image capturing, digital assessment, and editing software. Students will experience an environment that inspires creativity, intellectual curiosity, freedom of expression, and critical thinking. The printmaking program at Baylor offers classes in the full spectrum of print techniques and methods: intaglio etching, lithography, serigraphy, which is also known as silkscreen, and woodcut relief. All art students in the department will take one or more classes as a part of their specific major area requirements and electives. Courses offered include Intaglio 1, Advanced Intaglio, Lithography 1, Advanced Lithography, Serigraphy, Woodcut Relief, as well as an independent study course. The BFA degree in printmaking requires all of these courses as a part of the major, as well as other art requirements in painting, drawing, photography, and electives in other art areas in the department. The major in printmaking trains students to think creatively and conceptually, as well as to be highly knowledgeable about all techniques related to the production of fine art prints. The BFA program in printmaking focuses on preparing the student to be highly competitive in graduate programs and other professional careers creating fine art prints. The BFA concentration in sculpture covers a wide range of conceptual and material experiences. Starting with the elements and principles of design, students will be exposed to fundamental approaches to the field. At first, emphasis is placed on woodworking, welded steel, and casting. The students learn the technical skills to design objects that emphasize principles such as mass, volume, line, plane, space, color, and texture. Then the advanced student explores a variety of approaches in order to develop a personal vision. These approaches include mixed media, incorporation of found objects, kinetics, installation, and earthworks. Finally, the BFA graduate produces a body of work that is conceptually challenging and technically proficient in relation to the contemporary art world. Sculpture offers a challenging approach to art that allows the student to learn that form and materials have a voice. Students earning a BFA concentration in sculpture will possess a strong, well-rounded education that can be used to pursue fine art studies at the graduate level and for pursuing a variety of sculpture and 3D related careers. Now that you have heard from the juror and looked more closely at each division, let's take the remaining time to study the winning pieces of art.
Best in Ceramics. Flask by Mackenzie Mitchell, wood-fired stoneware. Best in Drawing, 2D Design. La Mujer del Café, Summer Lewis, coffee and charcoal. Best in Fiber Arts. Torrent by Abigail Olson, dyed fabric. Best in Graphic Design. Life on the Inside by Maggie Liu, Tyvek, watercolor, linen thread, and ribbon. Best in Painting. Candy Reflections by Riley Ewert, acrylic. Best in Photography. The Last Supper by Claire Boston, large format fiber prints. Best in Printmaking. Onus Scientiae by Ruth Ray, intaglio. Best in Sculpture 3D Design. Collection by Kristen Boyer, wire sculpture and trading cards. Best in Show. Layers by Sarah Willis, lithography. The staff at the Martin Museum of Art would like to thank all our students in the Department of Art and Art History for their hard work and for submitting such wonderful works of art for consideration in this exhibition. We also thank Philip Shore for his efforts in the jury process, which led to a strong and vital representation of the work being done in the department. Thank you to the staff of the Martin for their efforts in presenting this exhibition in such a professional manner, and thank you to the Department of Art and Art History as well as Baylor University. Exhibitions and programs are made possible in part thanks to the support of the Virginia Webb Endowment, the Ted and Sue Getterman Endowment, and the Martin Art Angel Endowment.
Thank you for visiting the Martin Museum of Art. If it is an option for you, we would love to have you visit us in person and see the art up close. We are open Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Due to COVID safety procedures, last guests must enter the museum by 4 p.m.